What's up? It's your boy KSK Sports. You might be a Shedeur Sanders fan. You might be a Cleveland Browns fan. But if you know, you know. Cleveland media is bitter. I don't know why they are bitter, but they just are. Just listen to any Browns media. Not Garrett Bush, not people like that, not Earl the Pearl, that are in Cleveland on the front grounds, the front line, so to speak, fighting a good fight when it comes to Shedeur and putting out that good independent black media content out there. Not those guys, but y'all know the usual suspects. Why are these guys so bitter? The Jason Lloyds of the world, Zach Jackson, he's a new one. So negative. He's on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show now. What were they thinking adding him? Like, you keep adding people to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show that aren't charismatic at all. Like, you're supposed to be charismatic on TV, and they getting people that's not charismatic. They're actually the opposite of charismatic. They're dull, they're boring. They're like, come on, man. If you're gonna be on TV, you're gonna be on YouTube, you gotta be sort of a personality. We need some theatrics. Like, come on, man. Y'all, has the city of Cleveland beat y'all down to a pulp like that? Y'all might need to go to Las Vegas or something, experience life outside of that Northeast Ohio corridor. I understand. I used to live in Youngstown, Ohio. I understand. You got 6 months out of the year where the weather is terrible, it's snowy, it's cold outside. You got seasonal depression in the wintertime. I get it, but hey, man, you gotta find a way to find the little things in life to be happy about. But these guys, when you like that, when you a hater, it just oozes off of you, man. Particularly when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. So these Cleveland media members, they're just super bitter all the time. So they're bitter and they got all this negativity out there. And on top of that, they ain't charismatic. So you out there telling lies on Shedeur Sanders. You out there bitter that you got to cover the Cleveland Browns. It just comes off in their takes. It comes off on how they come across. Look, man, if you're going to be on YouTube, you're going to have a platform like the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, I need some people on there that got some personalities. I'm sorry. Outside, whatever you want to say about Adam the Bull on that show, Adam the Bull, whether you want to be like this guy's a Shedeur hater, he's this or that, at least he's charismatic, all right? He could be dead wrong, but he's charismatic. He's a bloviator. He's entertaining. I'll give Bull that. Okay, he's very entertaining, and I appreciate that from Adam the Bull. You got people on there that's like, I would rather watch paint dry than watch some of the personalities on there. Like Zach Jackson, bro, that was, hey, Zach Jackson, Jason Lloyd, stick to writing stories, because y'all are about as interesting as a snail going across the ground, leaving a snail trail. And that's how interesting these guys are. I would rather watch paint dries. I would rather watch my eyes roll in the back of my head into infinity than watch Zach Jackson or Jason Lloyd give a take on TV. Stick to writing, stick to reporting. Y'all not interested at all. I'm sorry, man. Y'all not interested. Nobody cares what y'all have to say. Y'all don't have the juice like that. Your boy KSK, I got the juice. I was just saying, man, y'all eating too many snacks, man. I'm just saying, man, go out there, get in the gym. I'm getting back in the gym. I was looking a little puffy there for a while, but your boy getting his body back. Getting my summer body on, baby. KSK, man. Body by KSK. I should put some exercise videos out. Nah, I'm playing. I ain't gonna do all that. I don't want to do all that. Nah, man, I won't be flexing on them like that. But anyways, yeah. Cleveland media, bitter. Why are they so bitter? Why do they have to say negative things about Shedeur Sanders? I see some of y'all in the comments. I had to get rid of some of y'all. This guy was on here talking all this nonsense, leaving like full theses on my channel. Like, bro, I ain't reading all that. I'm sorry, man. If you got something interesting to say and I agree with what you're saying, yeah, I'll read through it and be like, hey, man, thumbs up. I appreciate your comment. Much love. But I ain't about to read through a whole bunch of somebody bloviate and talk about my take is bad or this. Man, get out of here with that. Oh, got time for that. Your boy KSK ain't got no time for that. Get out of here with that. You got something interesting to say? You got something to add to the discussion and not being negative towards me, what I'm doing? Yeah, man, it's all systems go. But yeah, man, these people in Cleveland media, that's why I'm necessary. That's why the Garrett Bushes of the world is necessary. People are like, oh, he's extra. You're supposed to be extra. You're supposed to be part of the Kool-Aid Mafia. We're Cleveland Browns fans. We rep the orange and brown. We 12 fans. We're not about to be shy and unapologetic about our fandom towards our Cleveland Browns and about Shedeur Sanders. You see some of these guys on TV, you see some of these guys reporting, they ain't got no type of energy. Like, are you even excited to be in sports journalism? Somebody once said, like, these people, a lot of these people in sports journalism, they couldn't hack it like in political journalism, so they fell onto sports journalism, and it seems like they don't even like what they're doing. They're just doing it for the money. You need to love what you do. I love putting out these videos, man. I like putting the camera up, my tripod up, my phone, and pointing it towards me, and I like going on and ranting and raving. I know I be bloviating. I know I be, what's the word? Waffling. That's a good word. I be waffling a lot, but hey, I'm entertaining with my waffling. I understand I'm a waffler. I understand I'm a bloviator. That's fine. That's what people like. People like personality. This is my own TV show here on YouTube, and I'm gonna be excited about doing it. If I ain't excited about doing it, then why do it? These people in Cleveland media, they seem like they're held hostage. They're like, hey man, they're held hostage. It's like, hey, we need to release Mary Kay, Tony Grossi. They seem like they're held against their will talking about the Cleveland Browns. I understand. Talking about the Cleveland Browns can be, look, I don't think these people are really fans of the Cleveland Browns. That's what it comes down to. I'm a fan of the Cleveland Browns. Look, yeah, man, my Browns, historically, since 1999, they have not been great. But I'm still going to be enthusiastic about my team because that's my team. I bleed orange and brown. I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. So, yeah, I bleed orange and brown. I'm a 12 fan. So, yeah, I want my team to be good, and I'm going to let it be known. I want to be hopeful before the season starts. I want to be a fan. When we start losing, if we do start losing, I don't think we're going to be losing. But I'm just saying, man, then I'll be like, all right, I ain't going to be as optimistic. But this is the offseason, bro. This is the offseason. Why are you negative in the offseason, Cleveland media? Why are you negative? This is the time you're supposed to be hopelessly optimistic. You're supposed to be like, hey, man, we're going to be all right. Until if we're not all right, then you cross that bridge when you get there. But this is the time, this is silly season. This is the time to be like, hey, we're gonna win 10 games. Why not? Why can't I say I think the Cleveland Browns gonna win 10 plus games? Why can't I say, hey, Shedeur gonna throw for 4,000 yards? Why can't I say, hey, the Browns gonna win the AFC North? All that might happen, all that might not happen, but I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there in the universe, and I'm gonna be hopeful about it. I'm the glass half full type of guy. All these people in Cleveland media, they're walking around like Eeyore from freaking Winnie the Pooh. Like they got their tails in between their legs. Like they're just super negative all the time about the Cleveland Browns. Even when talking about free agency. I just watched a clip of the Awesome Cleveland Sports Show. I don't watch the whole show. I do need to watch clips, people. I do need to watch clips so that I can make content for myself, okay? I do need to do a little research on what people are saying, the Browns media are saying. I don't want to do that, but, that's part of being on YouTube and the channel that I'm building, blasting the Cleveland media. I need to watch and listen to what these guys are saying so that I can relay it back to you guys who might not be, paying as much attention as I am to what Cleveland media is saying. Zach Jackson today was like, yeah, the Browns overpaid for these offensive linemen. Y'all was just saying the Browns need to go get offensive linemen. Of course you got to overpay in free agency. That's what free agency is about. The Browns, they have not shown that they can draft offensive linemen. So if they need offensive linemen, and Jabray hasn't had a great record of drafting offensive linemen, the next best thing you can do, and probably a better thing you can do, is get offensive linemen that other teams didn't want to pay and that you can bring them in and you know what they are about. Okay? Zach Jackson. It's like, man, these guys are so negative. And on top of being negative, you ain't even charismatic. Okay? At least Adam the Bull, he's negative a lot of the times, but he's he's charismatic. He got some riz to him. He's vibrant. All right, he speaks loud. Okay, so I like that. I don't like the people that's all like hating, then you all quiet with it, like Jason Lloyd looking like a garden gnome over there on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Like, bro, stick to writing, man. Stick to writing. So being in front of a camera is not for everybody, man. Be in front of the camera just because they was like, hey, we need you in front of the camera. Bro, you're not good on camera, man. You're not good on camera. You might be a fantastic writer. I don't read any of your SHIT. I don't need to because everything's just lies that you're perpetuating about Shedeur. I don't need to see your work. Okay. I was already in the sports journalism space. And I enjoyed it, okay? I enjoyed being a writer, but I ain't in that part of my life. That was college. That was great. I was sports editor at Youngstown State University. Go Penguins. I was sports editor for like 2 years there. I enjoyed my time in college. I enjoyed writing for the Penguins, talking about football for the Youngstown State Penguins, basketball, swimming, tennis, any sport out there. I thoroughly enjoyed talking to athletes and covering sports when I was in college. Now, I like being a commentator now. I can see why some of these guys are depressed. It's Cleveland, man. It's Cleveland. It's Cleveland. It's Ohio. Ohio, like, I get it, man. I used to live in Ohio. I lived in Ohio for 30 years. So I get it. So maybe I'm being disingenuous because I live in California now, and I live in an area of the country where it's sunny 300 days of the year. I'm looking outside my window at my house, and nothing but blue skies in NorCal. So maybe they just need to see some sunshine. They'll be a little bit more happy. But yeah, I can't help it. I drove across the country from Northeast Ohio to get to NorCal, so I get some sunshine. I can't help it. Me and my wife, we dreamers, and we're like, hey, we're going to California. Despite what people got to say about California, it ain't true, man. California's amazing, man. It's sunshine. It's gonna be 75 and sunny today in March. I don't even know what the weather in Ohio is. Maybe that's why they're so depressed. Maybe that's why they ain't excited about stuff. Maybe that's why they so super negative because it's always bad weather in Ohio. Maybe that could be it. Maybe that could be it. But yeah, Cleveland media bitter. Come on, man, y'all. Come on, man. We need some Cleveland media members that are like excited about the Cleveland Browns. Like I'm excited about the Cleveland. I'm excited about the Cleveland Browns. I'm always excited about the Cleveland Browns. And when I went to Vegas, Las Vegas, baby, I met some other Browns fans, and they was excited about the Cleveland Browns. So it was nice to, get to see some Browns fans. Hopefully I can go to another Browns game sometime. Maybe I'll make that trek to Cleveland. Probably not this year because I'm going to Vegas again in September. Maybe they going to play on the West Coast again sometime. Maybe in San Francisco. Maybe in Arizona. Maybe Seattle. Ooh, Seattle. That'd be cool. I could actually get a flight from where I live directly to Seattle. So, yeah. That's all I got on this one. Cleveland media bitter. Come on, man. We need y'all to be better, man. We need y'all to be better. We need y'all to be a little more enthusiastic about covering the Browns. I get it. The Browns are being historically bad, but hey, man. You covering sports, bro. It's not even a real job. You covering sports. You covering sports for a living. That's what you do. You cover sports. You cover a kid's game. And you bitter about covering a kid's game. What? You should be ecstatic that you're a sports reporter. You get paid to be a sports reporter. You should be happy about that. Be thankful. Be thanking God every day that you're a sports reporter. KSK Sports. Well, not like the video, subscribe, comment. I appreciate y'all. Peace.